Or you're back on a Saturday morning. Let's face it, there's nothing more important than your health. And the debate over health care is a big one these days.
Open enrollment for Obamacare is now underway. But how do you know what plan is right for you now that there have been some key changes under President Trump? NBC's business correspondent Jo Ling Kent is here to help us figure it all out. Jo, good morning to you.
Good morning. So, Obamacare,
Yes.
the Republicans have wanted to repeal this, but it's still the law of the land here. So there's a lot that we have to go through.
Well, let's do that. So before we dig into the plans, there are some things that remain the same, including how to enroll. How do we sign up this year?
There's 5 ways to sign up this year, and it's pretty easy. That you can either go online, you can make a phone call. You can also, in a new way this year, go through a broker or an agent. And of course, if you don't want to do any of those things, you can also apply by mail or even go in person to sign up.
Some of the biggest changes this year that you're looking at, what are they?
Well, the biggest change is really the deadline. And so it's December 15th this year, and that's really what you need to know. It's not going to extend into January as it has in previous years. And you can see right here, the deadline's December 15th. The website is actually down for maintenance, the federal website, on Sunday. So if you're signing up not on a state exchange, but on a federal exchange, from 12 noon to 12 midnight, it is actually shut down. So you need to work around that as well.
That's every Sunday?
Every single Sunday.
Okay, I was reading up on this morning. They still have the layout of the 4 metal plans. They have the platinum, the gold, silver, bronze plus, catastrophic. But it's a little harder to compare this year. So can you take it plan by plan, starting with the most, I guess, bare bones plan?
Yeah, definitely. You've got the catastrophic plan, and that is for people who are under the age of 30, and you probably won't be using much health care. And you can see here that it's a very high deductible, and there is no tax credit.
Okay.
Then you also have the bronze plan, which we want to show you. And it's interesting because President Trump actually allowed in some states for the authorized insurers to sell less. So this actually might cost a little bit more. It's 60% of your medical costs. It is the lowest premium, so that's good. But if you need a little more care and you don't want to upgrade to silver, you can get that expanded bronze plan.
And the silver plan?
And the silver plan is actually the most common plan here. It covers 70% of your medical costs. But overall, according to federal data, the silver plan since President Trump came into office is actually up 37%. But it depends on which state you live in.
Yeah.
In Alaska, it's actually down by 22% on average. But then in Iowa, because there's only one authorized insurer right now, costs are up by 88%.
So why do some choose platinum? That's the top tier.
Yeah,
what are the perks of that?
Platinum is good. So you've got gold and platinum, and that's if you're using a lot more health care in your daily life and you want to avoid that big bill come later. So there's a lot of options here. You still can comparison shop, which is good, but you just have to make sure you're doing it before December 15th. That really is a big one. And also, I want to tell you that January, you used to be able to make changes on your plans. You can no longer do that. But Obamacare has not been repealed. It is still available December 15th.
Of course, a major part of Obamacare, and arguably the most contentious part, the individual mandate. If you do not get coverage and you're not covered by your employer, there's a penalty. How much of a penalty are we talking about?
Exactly. The penalty still stands, and I believe it's $695 for each adult, and then it's about $350 per child, or 2.5% of your annual income. So that is very much in place. You want to know that when you start assessing these plans and decide if you're going to sign up or if you're going to go with that penalty.
And whichever is lower of those two figures?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Very helpful this morning, Jo. Thank you.
Anytime. Good to see you guys.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.